Cracker Barrel actually want to change their logo? Does Judge Hannah Dugan have immunity? Can California split into 2 states? Like
you asking me?
No.
No, I just messing with you, brother.
Yeah. Hannah Dugan still thinks she has immunity, and she didn't know until today that the feds are investigating her.
How could you not know?
Because she's stupid.
Oh, well, okay, sorry.
Remember, she said that she had all sorts of approval for what she was doing.
Just not from any
People
government
just
officials.
loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, in California, most of California is conservative. And they're tired of not having any control over their laws. They want to split off everything that's not on the East Coast or West Coast and become a separate state.
Yeah, I like the 3-state one they were going for first.
Yeah. I forgot what it was called. Yeah. Oh, also, Oregon wants to become part of Idaho. The conservatives in Oregon want to become part of Idaho.
Yeah. But the only thing bad about that, they're just as liberal, and you wouldn't think they're not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Montana, that's another one.
Yeah, they want to be called Greater Idaho.
Greater than what?
I don't know. I think some of the language got lost along the way. Oh my goodness. So how you guys doing tonight?
Well,
Kind of this, kind of like that, sort of thing.
Yeah.
been better, been worse.
So,
Some not as good as most.
yeah.
Hey guys, calm down. They're talking about making another Twilight.
Oh, good.
I never saw any of the other ones. Isn't that where they had the sparkly vampires?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all I know about Twilight. Oh no, that and wasn't there a werewolf in the series?
Yeah.
Yes, you were
There
either
was
Team
a
Werewolf or Team
Contest
Vampire.
between the teeny kids.
Yeah.
Like team so and so, a team werewolf, a team vampire.
Yeah, there was. From what I remember, and my godmother used to talk to me about this shit. It was for the vampire, it was Team Edward. For the werewolf, it was Team Jacob.
Who are you?
Neither.
Oh.
I never watched the shit. I never read the books either.
Sure you did.
I didn't. My godmother did, but I didn't.
She read them to you as bedtime stories.
Chuck, you go fuck yourself.
Let's say hi to some people.
Hi.
Hi, people.
Hey people.
Hey, Devin and Brett and Cheryl and Eric.
As I like Brett's comment, he says Dylan is Team Murray.
Team Murray.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
my
for that.
Bill Murray, yes sir.
So what are you vaping on tonight, Dylan?
Strawberry Jam disposable, and on my desk is just my billet box with the Wick Alpha with some strawberry sour belts made by Brett.
You're getting fucking lazy.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Big brother,
Hi.
what are you vaping on?
This.
What the fuck is this?
The Growl with the Blaze, of course, that's my go-to. Another go-to is for my brother George. I got the Centaurus with a drop on top, and that's got a pleasant surprise. I was cleaning out a drawer today, and I found about that much in the bottle of Brett's sour cherry candy. That I don't know why I didn't vape it all up, and so I'm vaping the rest of that. And then I've got, of course, my sand. Never leave home without it. JT.
hey, I pulled out something different this time. I pulled out the original Berserker. We got it on top of the Thelema with my menthol concoction. Over here we got the bulk on top of the Gower, finishing up the ice grate. Running the Dragon Cloud in the pretty on the Voltrove.
Dragon Cloud, what's that flavor profile?
It's a cinnamon roll.
Oh,
with
okay, yeah, you tell me.
ice
about
cream. Yeah. I've actually got it where I can taste all of it now. It's interesting.
Cool.
I
Like
bet you
it.
Brett could make you a nice cinnamon roll.
Hey, you watch your mouth, little boy.
Yeah.
Get off my fucking lawn!
Here we got the Pulse V2 with the recurve dual on top, and we're going through the last of the batch for the Candy King. And last but not least, on top of the Aegis 100 is the intake, and it's running the new one I got. It's a bathed in honey tobacco. And I cut down the nicotine. I dropped it down way low, dropped it down to a 20.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's the old Caliburn still flowing great.
Nice.
And it's whatever I put in there for travel. What are you vaping on, Chuck?
I've got the Cthulhu with the Cthulhu in it.
Gesundheit.
And I'm vaping Starburst in that. And I've got the Stubby 21 with the Ponte Boro in it. And I'm vaping apple, banana, and mango in that.
Ooh,
and
that sounds good.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What is it, sour apple?
Sweet or tart?
It's double apple I used. It's kind of tart though with the mango. Kind of sweet and tart. So, yeah, I really like it. The banana gives it a lot of body, and so does the apple, but they don't conflict.
Is it like a real banana, or is it more like a banana
Candy?
chew?
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've tasted it by itself.
Yeah.
I have to try it out sometime.
What flavor is it? What you mixed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What flavor? What banana flavor do you use? Oh, you don't have to go through all that.
Capella
Well-
banana flavor?
Capella?
Yeah.
You got some of that.
I'm
Hey,
curious.
big brother,
I hate not knowing shit when
Hi.
people ask me.
did you hear in this is one comment I just seen in chat. Taylor Swift just got engaged to her that football player.
Yeah. Good.
But I thought they broke up. I was
I
seeing
thought
all
so.
this, and I thought I saw a headline. He got a new girlfriend.
That's what I thought too, because I saw that same headline.
I don't give two shits what they do, but get the story straight.
Well, I think it's a good sign, though. It's like the Democrats lost all their men, pretty much, right? So it's a good example of what's going on in politics right now with Taylor voting Democrat and Kelsey going Republican.
No, according to the Democrats, we're crawling back, begging to be accepted back in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what the latest poll showed.
And buyer's remorse. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, voters' remorse. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be, oh my! Please take us back. We were,
Hey, you guys, come on now. When Gavin Newsom's fixing the Cracker Barrel issue, you don't want to be Democrat now. Come on.
Gavin Newsom.
I could care less about Cracker Barrel, to be honest with you. It was just the principle behind it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
only ate there
another
once and
company
never been
goes
back.
down, big deal.
I'm not sure how much money they lost in the process, but I kind of think they didn't plan on changing, because the Cracker Barrel sign, the outside of it was like this big, and it said Cracker Barrel way too small inside it.
Well, no, you can redesign, but we all know why you did it. We all know who you were catering to, and we all know the message you were trying to send, and we're done with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw Black. Go ahead.
No, that's all I'm saying is we're just done with this. Go ahead, it's your company, but we're going to tell you what we think.
I saw black comedians joking about it's lost its flavor. If there's not any cracker on the sign, it just doesn't taste the same. It doesn't taste as good.
But how long has Cracker Barrel been around?
A long time.
About 50 years.
Really?
All right. So, really, now it's a problem?
Yeah, no. No, but there were...
Now the song's a problem. Now that book's a problem. Now this movie's a problem. No, get over yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, we're done with that.
Just like what do they call it? Black fatigue. I've just got dumb fatigue. I'm done. You know, and people are calling other people out now. I mean, there's more and more less tolerant.
Yep.
And I'm just going to tell you, apparently you haven't figured it out. You're stupid.
Oh, man. Yeah. The black people, they're black comedians. I wish I had saved a clip. It was funny as shit. The guy's like, if I go in there and I don't feel like I could be strung up at any moment, it doesn't have the flavor that it did.
Yeah, but it could be worse, fellas. I swear.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I noticed that in the old mob movies that were supposed to take place in the 20s, 100 years ago, the Italians always got shot up at their restaurant. And I was like, why don't they just quit going to Italian restaurants?
I was going to say, eat across the street.
Yeah, go to Dairy Queen or something. Oh, man.
Yeah,
You know, what was that one I saw?
Accidents happen 10 miles within your house.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Christ, it's that dangerous.
Exactly.
And what you were saying about...
you heard?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to switch the subject to that.
Go ahead.
Scottish girl with the knife and the hatchet.
12 years
Or
old.
as they were calling it, axe.
It's a hatchet.
Yeah, no, there's old boy on the InfoWars. They're selling knives and said, you too, for $2 a month, you can send the knives to a little girl in Scotland.
You can support this young Scottish girl for the price of a cup of coffee a week.
That's sad.
Yeah. Oh, man. Shit, what do we got going on? Oh, yeah. 2.3 million signatures demand the CDL driver's license of Harjinder Singh, the guy who can't read signs because he doesn't speak the language.
Like U-turns in a highway.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Dude, there's large corporations hiding well-paying jobs from Americans to give them to the illegals.
Mm-hmm.
For pennies.
Well, and until that happened, I thought all the smart people in India were in India, but they kicked out their dumb people and they come here to drive trucks.
That's the whole point.
That a crash that killed 3.
Okay, let's see here. And share screen doesn't work again. There we go.
People
Wait.
a Florida jail will stay there after a judge denied his bond just hours ago. The case prompted the White House to act after the suspect obtained his license despite failing English and road sign tests.
There's actually an online petition, people. No joke. Let's just take a look at it and read it and see exactly what it says. It says, we,
got a
the
big black
undersigned...
thing there in the middle of it, Chuck.
No way, really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Huh?
blocked out.
It's still there?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
black thing's still there.
Hang on, let's try this again. How about now?
There we go.
There you go.
Okay,
Urged
good.
Governor Ron
Yeah, I forgot. It's like I'd never done this before.
DeSantis and the Florida Board of Executive Clemency to re-examine and reduce the sentence for a 28-year-old truck driver involved in a fatal U-turn crash on Florida's Turnpike in South Florida. And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And, of course, it helps you because it helps us keep bringing Harjinder Singh. He is the Indian national, the person from the country of India, who is here in the United States and recently has been working as a truck driver.
Just a clue, that guy, it's hard to, because of the resolution, it's hard to tell, but that shirt is a Gucci shirt.
And just a few weeks ago, he made a fatal mistake where he attempted to do just a sudden illegal U-turn with his huge tractor trailer, leading to a car that was behind him slamming into the trailer and killing 3 people that were inside. This has been a huge story. You've probably heard of it by now. I am predicting that this is the story, that this is the situation that is going to probably permanently change the immigration conversation in this country.
I hope he's right. I would like that a lot. I'm done with people like that
It's
coming
just
in.
disgusting that it's not already a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's been going on.
Been on the road, even in an automobile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, according to the law, they're not even supposed to be working for those companies. Those companies need to be shut down. This shit's been going on for 20, 30 years or a lot better.
Oh, wasn't you saying just earlier? Everybody involved should be held accountable at whatever level they were involved in. Somebody had to say, okay, come in. Somebody had to say, go down here and apply for this job. Somebody had to say, okay, you start tomorrow. Somebody had to hand him the keys to that rig. Somebody had to load his ass.
Well, Newsom was trying to push the blame off to Trump. But no, it was your state that issued the license. It was the corporation in California that gave him the job.
But that's what I'm saying. There is a string of people involved here. Somebody invited him in. Come on in the country. Somebody said, go apply here. Somebody said, here's the license. Somebody said, here's the truck. Somebody said, here's the keys. Somebody loaded him.
That's several people.
Yeah, but at all points, they could have said, hey, look, this motherfucker really don't belong behind the wheel of this truck.
Yeah. Well, and I like what DeSantis did. He's made the way stations like inspection to see if they can speak English, if they can read English.
I think Texas might be doing that too.
But then again, I don't know if it's still now, but I know it used to be a doctor from another country, from what we consider third world, isn't recognized here.
Right.
They got to go through the same process that a first-year grad student has to.
Yeah, I think they also have to
Make
serve.
that make sense.
I think they also have to serve as an intern for a while too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, we can't recognize an honorable profession, something learned, but we can throw this guy behind a 40-ton load and go at it. You know, my family's on that highway too.
Yep.
Just because I'm in the north don't mean I'm safe from this shit.
Yeah, he was trying to use one of the police officers' turnaround things in the middle of the median. He thought, okay, I can turn there. But he had to take up 3 lanes to do it. And only 15 seconds after he started his turn, his family comes along in an SUV, gets
decapitates all 3 of them.
But regardless of your status, that is vehicular manslaughter.
Yes.
Involuntarily or voluntarily. I don't care how you look at it. That's vehicular manslaughter, wrongful death. I don't know what you call it now.
Depends on the state, too.
He shouldn't have been deported. He should be in our jail.
Yes.
Well, he's down at Alligator Alcatraz.
I hope so.
I thought they had shipped him on.
Actually,
I'd like to send him to Uganda with Maryland, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. And another about Abrego Garcia, they offered to send his family too. I hope they don't go though, because he beat the shit out of his wife.
That's her problem.
Yeah. Well, his attorney started that crap. We can't be sending him to a foreign country. He can't speak the language.
He probably didn't speak any English when he came here.
He doesn't speak English.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay.
Oh, he don't speak English.
That
You
explains.
didn't see the video they made when he got out of that last court hearing before they picked him, ICE picked him up?
No, apparently not.
Yeah, they had him a nice little hotel room, video all set up for him. Si te puede. No, don't stop it. Ain't got no time for that.
Oh, you're illegal. You cannot stay here.
No.
You must go somewhere. And wherever you go, they ain't gonna like you either.
I hope they're cutting down on the H-1B visas too, because we got smart people in this country who need a job.
But not only that, is we need control. What happens when you get too many bugs that now the can array doesn't work or the ant trap stopped working?
Yeah.
You've got to take drastic measures, tent your house, and bomb the whole fucking thing. You have to annihilate, wipe out, and start fresh.
Yeah.
Even if it means you have to go back in, wash your clothes, and rewash the dishes and not eat the food. You've got to scorch earth sometime.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And I'm sorry. I mean, we talked about this on our show, I think, where maybe it's time to revoke everybody's visa and then look at it like, okay, this guy comes from Hong Kong to New York 3 times a month. He's a true businessman. Cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
But everybody needs to be scrutinized.
Yeah.
Not just assume.
Yeah.
What are they really doing? I mean, it's up to that point. We need to account for every person we can.
I think they're I think they plan on going through all the visas that are currently active and seeing what's up with them.
50 million of them.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but we need to go back to show me your papers.
Yep.
Just show me a social security card.
Yep. Because that guy should not have been driving that truck. That is the ultimate problem.
Shoot, it's not just that. Think of all the guys that had to be shot up to get inside that cab to have their jobs. Yeah, we ain't seen that debacle hit yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
They're covering up for the pilots to pass out or die behind the wheel.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing when you start talking about women pilots, women drivers, women anything. When you start bringing in the illegals, you're lowering the pool of qualified personnel because you're drawing from a lesser pool. I'm sorry.
That's true.
I'm not downing women. I'm not downing immigrants.
Right.
I'm sure there's an immigrant out there that can drive a truck. I'm sure, but not in my country without the proper credentials.
Yeah.
I had
to. Excuse me. Yeah, it's not like we have plenty of people to do it. We don't need immigrants doing it.
Exactly.
On top of that, we've got this shit. Let me share the screen with you. This happened a while back.
Oh, shit. Hope she didn't hit anybody.
No.
Yeah, but how much did that accident cost?
Millions.
There ain't no telling. That's DEI hire.
Yeah, I got a younger sister who's a pilot. She put herself through flight school. She studied her ass off, and that was before COVID. That was years ago. But she's one of the people I would trust to fly a plane.
Yeah, there's women out there that can do that stuff.
Yeah, but she did it in a time where it wasn't handed to her because she had tips.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She paid her dues, earned her way, and I'm a real pilot. I'm not just a pretty face that they're going to put on a magazine cover.
Yep. Yeah, she was in her late 20s, and I guarantee that people saw her walking towards the airplane in her late 20s, 5'10", really attractive. They just assume she was a flight attendant, but nope, goes right into the cockpit.
But to be honest with you, in any professional job, in any profession you need assistance from, doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, anything that you possibly need a professional for, if they're not 40 years old or better, do you really trust them?
Yeah.
Did you get your job? I don't care if you're black, Asian, white. Did you get your job the right way?
Yeah.
Did you get it because of who you love? Did you get it because of your skin? Did you get it because of your language?
She got it through hard work. She had to go through all the pilots have to go through a lot of shit if they're starting from zero.
Well, yeah, that's because you don't want people that just freak out at the slightest little things.
That's right.
Yep. Have you seen a video of them flying into land?
Yeah, she could have been a race car driver.
How fast? Yeah, how fast it's coming at you.
But you got to. Okay, let's take the women. You got this pool of women, and any woman that is a serious pilot that did it right, that plans on making this a career, not dying, has already got a job. Already has cinched that. I mean, has got her eyes set on, I'm going to work for Delta. I'm going to work for KLM.
Yeah.
What all these other companies are doing, JetBlue and all that, they want a all-woman crew. Now you're pulling from a pool of women, but you're getting the bottom of the barrel because the top of the barrel's already been sold.
Yeah, because look, when I was going to go to boot camp, they were already offering guys that were going in the military that were going to be pilots jobs, and that was back in the 80s.
If you're good enough and you make it, your life, you're gonna have a job. You're not gonna be one of these on the fucking cover of the Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Oh, they were picking them up out of boot camp because back at that time when Reagan got rid of all the what the hell are they called? The guys in the control the flight controllers.
Flight controllers, right?
Air traffic controller.
Yeah, air traffic controllers.
Yeah.
They were going to go on strike. He said, "Good, see you later."
Bye. Yeah, a lot of things happened back in the 80s. Oh,
hang on a second.
Yeah.
Here.
It was Grant Bubman's fault that I lost my arm.
This is my sister. Her husband is 6 foot. Her husband is 6'5". That's why she looks short.
Yeah, but what happened to you?
I don't know.
Happy Hippie tips $16.69.
I'm sorry, brother, but that would test the bro code.
Yeah.
Sisters are supposed to be off limits, but that would test the bro code.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that.
No. That's fine. I make the same jokes.
No, it's sick when you do it. No, don't do that.
That's true. No,
That's kind of like JT saying, I got to go to the high school pick up my wife.
No.
I know why. You know why.
Yeah.
But somebody's going to hear you someday, and you'll be top of the list.
Yeah. No, what I mean, what I joke about is what happened to me, because all my sisters are beautiful. So, I don't know. Anyway, so Trump is sending U.S. destroyers and Marines to confront the Maduro regime.
Yeah, and he's sending a nuclear sub.
Good. Yeah, I forgot.
2,000 troops.
Yeah.
It
was funny.
Maduro. I mean, I thought I knew. I know the talking points, the headline.
Mm-hmm.
They needed a regime change.
They seriously do, because Maduro did not win the last election. He lost by a landslide, and
same thing with the old boy in Brazil too.
Yeah.
But he was going to have his militia show up and protect him from the evil old Americanos.
Oh, yeah, it's our fault.
Well,
that didn't
the
work
U.S.
out.
No, I'm glad.
is deploying destroyers and thousands of Marines towards Venezuela as President Trump looks to crack down on cartels and the Maduro regime. They could reportedly reach the country's coast as soon as tomorrow. Here to discuss is Dissident Project speaker and an immigrant from Venezuela, Jorge Galicia, along with PragerU political commentator and Venezuelan political refugee, Franklin Camargo. So great to have you both on. I'm going to start with you, Jorge. What is the reaction of Venezuelans? I know you guys are in close contact with people who are living there right now. Over 70-80% of the country voted for the opposition party against Maduro. How are they feeling in this moment, knowing that these destroyers are coming so close to the Venezuelan coast?
Well, first of all, Rachel, thank you for having me again. I think many people in Venezuela are extremely optimistic. They cannot really be loud about it because they're facing a terrible criminal regime. If they express their gratitude towards the United States government and towards President Trump for the pressure he's adding against Maduro, they're going to face horrible consequences. That's why you don't really see a lot of expressions coming out of Venezuela. But I have people there. I talk to them. They are happy.
Yeah, I spoke to one of the opposition activists who was holed up in that embassy for over a year before she was rescued. And I asked her, and she said, it's a silent euphoria. And so while they're quietly celebrating what President Trump is doing right now in Venezuela, and frankly, for the whole Western Hemisphere, Franklin, meanwhile, Venezuelans who are living abroad are putting out the most remarkable TikTok, Instagram videos I've ever seen. You're seeing the destroyers coming into the ocean and the planes coming overhead, and YMCA playing, and just the euphoria from the dissident community who's abroad is so palpable, and thankful to the administration. Give us more context to that.
Yes, the Venezuelan people recognizes that the Trump administration is probably one of the biggest allies that Venezuelan freedom fighters have had over the last 25 years. Is someone who has recognized that Maduro is not just a threat to South America, it's not just a threat to Venezuelans, but it's also a threat to the American people. And I think this is the most important thing to mention right now. When we talk about Nicolas Maduro, when we talk about the Venezuelan regime, we're not just talking about a government that we dislike or a dictatorship, a soft dictatorship. We're talking about a narco state.
Yeah.
A government that produced over 25% of the entire cocaine that is produced in the entire world. It's also a regime that sent Tren de Aragua, the same criminal organization that killed, for example, Lakin Riley, or that killed Jocelyn Nungaray. So there is a need for the American people, for the well-being of the American people in the Western Hemisphere, to have a regime change, to stop these cartels. Yeah. But Venezuelans recognize that Trump is an ally, that the U.S. government is probably the biggest hope that we currently have.
Jorge, let's talk a little bit about who else is involved with Nicolas Maduro. It's not just the drug cartels, which is serious, and I appreciate Franklin laying that part out. But it's the Chinese, it's the Iranians. Yeah. Let's talk about the Chinese, because they made a huge play and got away with a lot of stuff while America was looking in the other direction, towards the Middle East, towards Ukraine. And the Chinese were making their move in our hemisphere, in our backyard. Explain.
Yeah, definitely China is all involved in Venezuela. I remember when I was there, I once went to a military outpost and I was embarrassed because I saw the Chinese flag waving in this military place where, in a military place in Venezuela, you should only see Venezuelan flags, and that's about it. I saw a Chinese flag, I saw a Cuban flag, an Iranian flag. That doesn't really make sense. So all of these countries are openly operating in Venezuela to harm American interests in the region.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I wanted to do that. That's the part of the video I wanted to point out, that China, Iran, they have their fingers in it, and it's coming from both.
Hey, not just that. Russia was supposed to have put in a AK factory down there.
In Venezuela?
Yeah. I think Trump stopped it.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, about the only good thing the Russians ever made.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to turn off. Whoa! NorCal's here.
Rapin tipped $25. God bless
NorCal.
America.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thanks for the donation, man. So, yeah, all the wrong people are involved in you can make, I can't remember, you can make fentanyl with ingredients, super cheap ingredients, and this shit's so potent, 1 gram can kill you.
Yeah,
Half a
well,
gram.
when you got them, basically the government of Canada made it legal for them to manufacture fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Chinese bring it here, then they ship it to Mexico, then they should go back.
Yeah.
Bring it back after it's produced.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's coming from the north, too. That's
Well,
one of
so what's the advantage to fentanyl other than cost?
highly addictive. It's the most...
Well, no, I mean, I'm not talking about the recreational drug users. I'm saying in the medical industry. Why is there a medical need for fentanyl? I know it's a painkiller, but why instead of morphine or Dilaudid or all the number of other drugs we have?
That's just it. They got a bad taste in their mouth on the opioid epidemic.
But it's just as addictive and deadly, though.
Yes, but they get a better kickback for prescribing fentanyl. But you notice what they use it for is, your serious, like heart attacks and heart surgery and shit, stuff like that.
I don't know. They gave it to me when my appendix blew up, and it didn't do shit.
Yeah, perfect example.
I didn't like it. It didn't do shit. Give me the Dilaudid.
Yeah, you were...
I was just wondering what the necessity for fentanyl is.
Anesthesia.
Because you have other drugs that are just as bad for you.
Anything where...
Fentanyl was a painkiller that worked a miracle and wasn't addictive and didn't attack your innards, then I could see why we have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's...
it's cheap.
It's going to fuck you up.
Cheap is the thing.
Yeah.
And
cheap is the thing.
They use it everywhere where you would use a opioid.
What was it they used on Michael Jackson?
Oh,
I think that was one of them. It was a combination of two things. I think fentanyl was one of them.
I know what Jake is talking about, but I can't think of it. Try not to tip my tongue because you put me on the spot.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Lorazepam. Well, no, that was in his system. Yeah, I didn't ask the question right, but I think fentanyl was one of the two drugs in the cocktail.
I get why they use it in the drug world because it makes my heroin just a little more snappy.
Yeah, it also makes people come back for more quicker.
Yeah, I'd better kick back to the people in City Hall.
But I can step on this key of heroin. I can step on this all day long. Just add a little fentanyl.
Happy Hippie tipped $10. Second donation for freedom.
Cocaine not too long ago.
Thanks
Cocaine
for the donation,
with fentanyl in
Hippie.
it.
I appreciate that, man. Good.
Well, that one precinct in New York, Bobby was telling me about it. Showed me it online. Showed me a newspaper clipping years ago. I mean, probably before us. But I guess they had a big drug bust, and it was cocaine, pure cocaine. But by the time, how courts work, by the time the case came up, everybody had dipped into it and replaced it with cut. That the thing was useless for evidence because there was no cocaine left.
Oh, man.
But I guess it was a problem precinct. They ended up shutting it down. Everybody was crooked.
Oh, shit, yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, my great-grandfather worked at a problem precinct once. He was one of the only honest cops. And this was Portland, Oregon, 100 years ago.
Thanks, Hippie.
Thank you. Thanks, Hippie. Thanks, Eric or Mike. Mike. Sorry, Eric. Sorry, Mike.
I said thanks to Mike.
Oh man. So yeah, and you said I think there was just one nuclear sub. One nuclear sub
Give me
can.
more?
One. Well, you don't need more. One nuke can blow up the world all by itself.
Yeah, but they just send conventional weapons on it.
Mm-hmm. And 3 destroyers. That's for visibility.
Well, let's talk about this now. Venezuela. Really? We could send a PT boat and a couple fucking weekend warriors. Let's go.
True.
Yeah, because remember, before Plugs got out of office, he had confiscated Maduro's airplane and some money.
Yeah. But I don't believe that we should be policing everybody, but this guy is a scumbag.
Yeah.
Well, he's funding the narco terrorists in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
And besides, this is our part of the world. Fuck it. We own it. It's a free part of the world. Y'all start straightening up. This is America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we let them play with their communist dictators for how many years now? Simon Bolivar, Eva Perón.
Communism only benefits people in charge.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the most easily corrupted system there is. Damn, that sucks too.
You know, and then you look at somewhere like the Philippines, where it had all with the shoes.
Imelda Marcos.
What was Imelda Marcos? The Marcos family. They had it, so they got rid of them. And what did they do? They put in their son.
That's right.
Kind of sounds like, Canada?
Oh, man.
Teamsters.
So, Trump has fired they call her the governor of the Fed?
She's a governor.
A governor, okay. So, yeah, and I think she's trying not to, I think she's trying to keep her job, but.
Yeah, she said she's going to keep it, but she's got fraud. They've got her. She said only Sunday, you know.
You can't be in charge of the Fed if you're stealing money.
Yeah, well, she did the housing thing. This is my primary housing.
Yeah.
And one was in Georgia, and I believe the other's in Minnesota or something. But she was renting them out. She wasn't even living in them.
No. And Schiff is doing pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it, they have cause on her. But if Jerome Powell does not tell her to leave, they have cause to get rid of Jerome Powell also. Which would be a good thing.
Let's get rid of everybody. I'm still for firing the whole fucking lot of them and just starting over.
Yeah.
Hey, screw the Fed. We're not supposed to have one.
No,
that shit was done in the dark of night in 1913 when everybody else was home doing Christmas vacay.
Yeah.
And I think there was all of 3 people.
Jeez, that's
but
all
you
it
notice
takes.
That was after the temporary income tax.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, we're in World War One.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't go in until 1916.
Yeah. The same with World War II. We didn't go in until we were dragged in.
Dragged in? Hell, man, he was fighting Yamamoto, cutting off their gasoline and shit, and he kept sending our ships out there. Hey, don't shoot us. We're American. We don't have missiles on our ships.
Jeez.
You know, I'm sorry. You don't do that, you know. But he just couldn't keep us out of the war.
No.
They had to change the way monetary systems were run again.
Yeah.
Which is what they were trying to get done in this Ukrainian bullshit.
Yeah, fucking, if they had been able to stop the Ukraine and Russia war a while back, he wouldn't have lost. Zelensky wouldn't have lost as much land. That land's gone. He's going to sit there and cry about it, scream and yell, but it's gone.
He didn't want it. He was out there genociding the people that
That's
spoke
right.
Russian.
Yeah.
And those people actually voted to become part of Russia. But
Yeah.
nobody talks about that, you know?
Yeah, that's
And
true.
then they're crying over the Crimea. Obama gave Putin the Crimea. So, you know.
Oh, my God.
Basically, you're saying we could have prevented that war by just having a vote. Who wants to be Russia? Who don't?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think, okay, here's the thing. I think Trump not coming into office in 2020 was actually a good thing in a way, because he was able to get a lot of things in place between then and now, so that now all he's got to do is push the dominoes and watch them fall.
Yeah, but I'd have rather had him.
I know. If he had been president.
Yeah, but okay, now I almost can see what you're saying, because now he's got these 4 years to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And really, guys, it's not 4 years. He only had 2, because we have an election coming up next year.
But if he was reelected, he would still be in battling. He would still be fighting everything. He could say the sky's blue and they're going to sue him because it's green. You know?
Yeah, and they would have the power to do that too.
Yeah, I think that's onto something here.
It's that, and all the people he let him talk to put in his cabinet and have around him that were blocking him at every turn.
Yeah.
Actually, what was it? Bill Barr hiding shit from him.
Yeah. I really think that things worked out best. Like God stepped in and said, no, not 2020. Come back in 24. The same with keeping him from getting shot.
But are we being played?
I doubt it. I can't see how.
Yeah. You let in the populist, let him sit in there and get the people behind him and stuff. While that's going on, you set up all the new controls for getting in the system that they want.
Yeah.
You know? Said, look what he did. That's why they've been yelling everything he does is fascist.
Oh, yeah.
He's Hitler.
Yeah.
You
well,
know?
that's also a sign that the Democrats don't have a chance in 2028, because they're too busy fighting him tooth and nail. They're not preparing. They're not planning. They're not doing shit.
Oh, what was it I saw? Hell, you even got Kathy Hochul come out today complaining about crime in New York.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
yes.
man. Go ahead.
I thought crime was under control.
There are citizens in Chicago that would love for Trump to send in National Guard.
Yep.
But Trump can't. It has to be the governor.
Yep.
Technically.
Yes. The governor is the one who can say yay or nay. And no.
But Trump could. No, he can't.
can.
He can't use the military against himself.
Yeah.
Trump
You can use the National Guard. It's not using the regular army. He can override that.
Really?
Governor.
Well, no, he's got
In an
control of the
emergency.
reserves, but he's federal government. He cannot use the army against the citizens.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the governor can call it out as peacekeeping.
Yeah.
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 The only reason he got away with any influence in D.C. is they're not a state.
But when you've got the governor and the mayor sitting there, you better not come here. That means they're going against the will of the American people.
That's true, too.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, people are tired and fed up. You cut out all the police. So what do you want? You want a federal police state?
Yeah, see, yeah. So if we can't use the National Guard, you can't use the Fed police.
Yeah, and then Trump
So
signed
we
it.
just need to remove these people and let's put common sense back in charge.
That would be great.
Wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
God, it's just so simple, but it's so hard.
Yeah, but I think they could go in and send people there to pick up the ones in control, the governor, the mayor, all that. Go in and do them. And, protect federal buildings and federal employees doing their jobs.
How about we start docking their pay for their failed policies?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. But hell, you still got idiot judges.
Whoever said that you can steal up to 1,000 and it's not a arrestable offense, he should be on the hook for reimbursing all the companies.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoever signed that law.
Yeah. Well, the sanctuary city's against the Constitution in the first place.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course it would be. Yeah.
Remember the Whiskey Rebellion?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the state has to follow federal law, but the state can make laws stricter, not omit federal law.
Yeah.
That's why the marijuana is such a controversy.
I want to do a couple minutes of this guy called the Critical Drinker. He's talking about Disney wanting their male viewers back.
Every once in a while, I'll stumble on a news article so brain-meltingly, soul-crushingly stupid that the only socially acceptable response is... Such was the case yesterday with this absolute corker from Variety, that always reliable bastion of respectable, impartial journalism. Disney's boy trouble. Studio seeks original IP to win back Gen Z men amid Marvel Lucasfilm struggles.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Leadership at Walt Disney Studios has been pressing Hollywood creatives in recent months, multiple sources tell Variety, for movies that will bring young men back to the brand in a meaningful way.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, really? Tell me, why would you have to do something like that? I mean, you've spent years telling us that men are irrelevant now, that nobody needs or wants those mean, stinky boys polluting culture with their toxic masculinity, that male and pale is stale, that the future is female. Why do you care about attracting men to your brand all of a sudden?
Flop. Flop.
Fuck. And therein lies the rub, dear viewer. You might utterly despise men and everything they represent, but when it comes to that increasingly uncomfortable meeting with the accountants every few months, well, it turns out that you kind of need them.
Yeah. Disney's one of the main people who were saying how terrible men were. They were kind of, they weren't the very forefront, but they were up there. They were holding them up.
Turns out you needed us.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Someday they're going to learn the difference between toxic masculinity and just plain masculinity.
Exactly.
Oh man, they had the DNC get together, and now they're saying their new marching orders is they're not being mean enough to Trump and his supporters.
They need to do some work.
Well, if you want to play stupid games, let's go.
Yeah.
Sick of it. Done. Fed up.
Yeah. Yeah, the more they do this, the less likely they don't have anybody they can run in 2028. And if they would go look, they could probably find somebody. But they're not even doing that.
Well, they've got AOC and Jasmine Crockett.
Oh, Jasmine Ratchet. I'm sorry. Even black people are calling her Ratchet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, she was walking around up there in the Congress and trying to get somebody to pay attention to her, and there wasn't. Nobody looked at her.
Yes, Newscomb. I keep forgetting that's his name. Gavin Newscomb.
Gavin, bang your wife Newsom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or steal people's land for pennies on the dollar. Wineries.
Yep. Yeah, his whole family is corrupt as hell.
You think?
Now, Nancy Pelosi ain't that corrupt. Come on.
Oh, no, of course not, because she wanted to pass a law saying that you can't buy stocks, for conflict of interest.
Oh, but she was the one up there that pushed the law that made it okay for them to do insider trading as long as they put it, reported it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Paul Pelosi, last year, he grew his stock portfolio by over 50%. Total value.
It was 100 and something, I thought.
Might have been. And that's better than any hedge fund did. And they're like...
Oh, it's better than Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I forgot about that.
If you followed his trading, you would have done better than Buffett.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually heard that a few years ago. There were people who were watching his stock picks and buying the same things at the same time.
Yeah, well, there's the anti-Pelosi.
Just don't look at the stock picks versus the voting on the floor timeline. Yeah, just don't look at that.
Yep.
There's anti-Pelosi and anti-Jim Cramer. And they'll pick stocks for you.
Oh, man. Hey, Jim, you got a joke for us?
I might. Let's see. There's this old country church. Preaches up there, fire and brimstone sermon. And he looks at the congregation. He says, I want to know where your hearts are. He says, we're going to play a game. I'm going to shout out a word. You're going to sing a hymn related to that word. So he starts. He goes, war. And everybody starts singing, onward, Christian soldiers. Good. He goes, blood. Everybody starts singing, have you been washed in the blood of the Lamb? He goes, good. He goes, sex. Dead silence. And then all of a sudden, 90-year-old Whittle Harrelson, she starts piping up, precious memories.
Oh, man. Damn, someday I'll remember to run the laugh track in time. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Hey, Paris. And hope to see you guys next week, unless I get lazy.
God bless. Say a prayer for America.
Don't be a dick.
Stay classy.